I expect it to bounce from this 5-month realized price up, and but we don't want to go down, so we're closely watching this as well. And please don't look at the exact numbers, but more about it's more about the general direction and the reasoning behind those numbers, and that's true for all my analysis and all my charts. So, for example, you could say, "Oh yeah, it's below 64," and you said it couldn't go below 64 because it's a support line. No, it can be below there, but I don't think it will stay there for long. And the general pattern that we see is that the 5-month is above the 2-year, above the realized price. And that situation is true in bull markets.
Welcome to our channel. In today's video, we're diving deep into the latest analysis by Plan B. Plan B begins by addressing the current state of the Bitcoin market. As of the end of June, Bitcoin is hovering a little above $65,000. The market has been in a stagnant trading range between $60,000 and $70,000 for a few months now, showing little sign of breaking out in either direction. This lack of movement can be frustrating for investors, but Plan B emphasizes the importance of patience. Historically, after a halving event, Bitcoin's price tends to lag behind the model value, taking about 12 to 18 months to align with the stock-to-flow model's predictions. Despite the seemingly stagnant price, Plan B assures us that we're still in a bull market. He highlights that the current on-chain numbers don't indicate anything abnormal. The market is behaving as expected, and the presence of red in his analysis signifies that the bull market is still intact. A shift to yellow or green would be concerning, but for now, the data supports a continued bull market. Please take a little time to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications for more videos like this. You can also check out our other videos on cryptocurrencies and the overall digital asset space and drop your comments and observations in the comments section below. Everything you do helps with the YouTube algorithm and immensely contributes to the channel's growth. Thanks and enjoy the video.
First chart, the stock-to-flow model. Bitcoin closed June a little bit above 62,000, and so the market is in a boring trading range for a couple of months now between 60 and 70k, and until we find direction it will stay there. So after a halving, the Bitcoin price always lags the model value and the price starts moving only a couple months after the halving, and it takes 12 to 18 months before the price gets to the stock-to-flow model predictions. So in my opinion, we just need some patience, and I know that's difficult, but it's the only thing we can do. Wait. Next chart, red. We're still in a bull market, and I know it might feel differently, but the numbers don't lie. Those are all on-chain numbers. There's nothing abnormal. We should be here. I would be worried if we would get yellow now or green, which is impossible, but yellow. But we don't have it. It's red. It's a bull market. So that gives me some comfort. RSI, that's interesting. Dropped a little bit, or is stable between 60 and 70, you could say. It's 65 now, it was 69, and some people think the bull market is over. And actually their reasoning is quite interesting. The reasoning is that Bitcoin has diminishing returns. So each cycle we see the tops getting lower and the bottoms getting lower. And also in this RSI chart you can clearly see a diminishing return pattern. I don't believe in diminishing returns. I believe in exponential returns. But anyway, the people that think the bull market is over also see a normalizing. So they think Bitcoin markets are normalizing to a normal trading range. So the normal trading range of the RSI is between 30 and 70. So for stocks, for example, for foreign exchange markets, it's all between 30 and 70. So Bitcoin is a bit higher. So you could see this peak at above 70 as a normalizing of the Bitcoin market, and then we see a bear market that's probably steeper into the 30 area. So I can understand that reasoning, the bear market reasoning, but I don't think that will be the case. In my opinion, there will not be diminishing returns, there will be exponential returns, and we will see RSI values above 80 again, like in 2013, in 2017, and in 2021. So time will tell, but it is interesting, and we'll be watching the RSI quite closely. Next chart is the moving average, 200-week moving average. So that's roughly 4 years. So we take the average Bitcoin price of the last 4 years. That's the dark black line, and it's at 37 right now, rising as always. This 200-week moving average has never gone down, but slowly rising, and nothing abnormal. Bitcoin realized price. Now the realized price is 31 at the end of June. The 2-year realized price is 48,000, and the 5-month realized price, the short-term hodler price, is 65 right now. So Bitcoin is a little bit below the 5 months realized price, and this light blue line, the 5 months realized price, has always served as a support line in bull markets. So Bitcoin rarely goes below this line. It sticks to that line actually. And the same has been true for the last couple of months. So right now, Bitcoin sitting at that light blue line, or actually being a little bit below that line, is very interesting. I expect it to bounce from this 5-month realized price up, and but we don't want to go down. So we're closely watching this as well. And please don't look at the exact numbers, but it's more about the general direction and the reasoning behind those numbers, and that's true for all my analysis and all my charts. So, for example, you could say, "Oh yeah, it's below 64," and you said it couldn't go below 64 because it's a support line. No, it can be below there, but I don't think it will stay there for long. And the general pattern that we see is that the 5-month is above the 2-year, above the realized price. And that situation is true in bull markets. In bear markets, we see the 5-month realized price first drop below the 2-year realized price, and then drop below the realized price. It happened every bear market. So those are the signals, the big directions that we're looking for, not if this number is at the line or slightly below the line or 1,000 up or down. That's not important. So right now all looks normal. I expect a bounce from that 65,000, but we'll see.
The RSI, an indicator of momentum, has dropped slightly but remains within the 60-70 range, currently around 65. Some analysts argue that Bitcoin is experiencing diminishing returns, with each cycle seeing lower peaks and troughs. They suggest that Bitcoin's market is normalizing, aligning more with traditional markets like stocks and forks, where RSI typically ranges between 30 and 70. Plan B, however, disagrees with this notion of diminishing returns. He believes in exponential returns and anticipates RSI values above 80, similar to past bull markets in 2013, 2017, and 2021. Plan B discusses the 200-week moving average, a crucial long-term indicator. Currently, this average is around $37,000 and has consistently risen over time. The realized price, representing the average price of all Bitcoins in circulation, stands at $31 million. Meanwhile, the 2-year realized price is approximately $48,500, and the 5-month realized price, a key short-term indicator, is around $65,000. Bitcoin's price rarely dips below this 5-month realized price during bull markets, acting as a support line.
Realized return, sellers got 13% return in June. That's not much, but it's positive, and you can compare it, I think, with 2017. You had some red, some green, orange. Same hesitation in the market as at the start of the 2017 bull market. Now, blue would worry me, right? In talking about this general direction and the reasoning behind the numbers, blue would worry me. Green doesn't. Orange, yellow. It's all. This is all in line with history. Bitcoin in profit, same thing. 90% of the hodlers is in profit, and we can compare that, well, maybe to 2013. A lot of yellow and orange and red at the start of the bull market, at the level of the last top, and we see that again here. Some hesitation. Market is clearly searching for direction. I hope it will get that direction anytime soon, and until that time, we have to be patient.
Plan B notes that the market sentiment is similar to early 2017, with hesitation and uncertainty. Sellers have realized a 13% return in June, which, while modest, is still positive. He draws parallels to the start of the 2017 bull market, where similar patterns of hesitation were observed. The current market behavior, with alternating red, orange, and green indicators, aligns with historical trends, suggesting that the market is searching for direction. Plan B's analysis provides a reassuring outlook for Bitcoin investors. While the market may appear stagnant and some analysts predict diminishing returns, the data suggests that the bull market is far from over. Historical patterns and key indicators like the RSI, moving averages, and realized prices all support the continuation of the bull market. As always, patience is essential in navigating the volatile crypto market. Stay tuned for more updates and insights, and thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe my channel.